Yokoso, Japanese Quest away. Welcome to Japanese Quest. Today the journey continues. Yokoso, Japanese Quest away. Welcome to Japanese Quest. Today the journey continues. I've got an echo somewhere. Let's change that. Let's maybe redo that beginning. We don't need that echo. Just wait a few moments. Yokoso, Japanese Quest away. Welcome to Japanese Quest. Today the journey continues. We got some good numbers at the bottom for counting. What we do on this channel is we learn Japanese from Japanese games in context. I'm a Japanese teacher based in the US. New words go here. As we find new words, our power level goes up. The goal, of course, over 9,000, which is roughly fluency in a language. Ark, Unboxious, Tebi, ohayou gozaimasu, good morning. Okay, so where were we? We just forged a bunch of weapons, I remember that. And then... Right. Even my Pro Controller is being a little weird now. Like, why is it stopping to run? Look at that. Like, I should be running the whole time. Like, I was trying to fix my other controllers, which have been messed up, because there's a video going around about how to fix those now. And it seems to work by pressurizing it. I couldn't do it because I didn't have the right screwdriver to open up the controller, but I don't know why now my Pro Controller is sometimes stopping to run. That's not good. Anyway, I think where we're going is back to the volcano. Which means we gotta find the city of Hotto. That's what it is in English. In Japanese, I believe Homura. Where is it? That's the question. Oh, here we go. I think it should be here. Let's try that. Does that use mana when you do that? I don't actually know. Because it is a spell. Anyway, these words you see down here are words we've already learned from games playing Japanese Quest. Yeah, we're not going here. Wait, what? Why did I just go somewhere into a wall? Oh, because I think we're in the town, we're leaving the town. We want to leave the town, right? So that should be right. Where we're going to go is the adjacent volcano. Yeah, I don't get why... I thought these Pro Controllers were built to last, but even this controller now is being a bit strange. All I'm trying to do is run, and it's making me walk sometimes. Let's get a warm-up battle in here. We're at the end of the game. Pretty near the end of the game. It's possible we'll beat the game this week. I'm not really sure. Let's change our lineup a little bit. And let's see, do we have a... everyone can just gambare it. So we need to level up some more, we need to explore a bit more, there's a bit more story in the game in the third act. One downside of that, there is less dialogue and less story overall, which I'm aware of. For the past couple weeks, towards the end of the game, there's been less story overall, which means less Japanese. But we're gonna beat this game. It's been too long, we gotta do it. And we gotta beat Act 3. It will be done. And to do that, let's defeat a dragon. This is Dragon Quest after all. Oh, Haru's galloping around like a little dragon here. It's been a journey, Tebi. Yeah, by the way, your name Tebi, your name is almost Tabi, which means journey. I'm guessing no relation, but just made me think about that when you wrote Tabi in kanji there. Did everyone have a good weekend? What did you do this weekend? I went on a bike ride for the first time in a couple of years. Because of COVID and things, I haven't really been doing many bike rides, but yeah, I think we don't want to go here. But it was fun to do a bike ride finally this weekend. Anyone else do anything fun this weekend? Oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Tebi from everyone on Japanese Quest. Otanjobi omedetou. This is the guy we need. This is our friend, I think, here. Is that guy a metal slime? Whoa. Don't think so. We're just too strong now. So with this guy we can do two things. Toshin or Oriru. Oriru to get off. Toshin to rush forward. In fact, let's check that word out in our dictionary because I don't think we've learned that yet. Could be an add to word. A word to add, I mean. Let's see. Toshin. Rush, charge. Common word. Let's highlight it. And let's add it. Sweet, power level is now 3205. Let's go.
What does the scouter say about his power level?
Scouter says power level is rising, so where we need to go is here. This is the dragon we need to find. Oh, nice. Skyward Sword. I can confirm it can be played in Japanese, and it has Furigana. Nice. So it has Japanese and English then? On your, English version of the game? If so, yeah, that's good news. Oh no, this guy's like our same friend. We don't know what we have become strong. You have to change the language of the console to play in Japanese. Cool. But good to hear it has both languages. Many games do not. Although that's the same as Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild also has both. You change the console language. What in the world? Death? Why would you death me? Shock, konnichiwa. Hey, I just got your message on Discord. You always message me when I'm like about to start streaming, so I can't like respond and I forget about it. But anyway. Chalk had some good news about the immersion kit. I don't know if you want me to publicly say it or what, but cool stuff from the added immersion kit. Cool, cool. But if you've not checked out the immersion kit, it's worth checking out. We'll probably bring it up later. I have a tab open for it. Ooh, these guys... I didn't realize those guys too give you a lot of good experience. Nice. Yosh. Yeah, it will be a cool addition to Immersion Kit later. It will also be very much up the alley of anyone who's a fan of Japanese Quest, I can guarantee that. Alright, so where are we here? Almost to the dragon. So now I think we finally have the item that we need to trigger this event. Let's give it a try. Yep. We've got it. Key verb here, we have it. Motsu, to have. Motteru means we currently have it. And what do we have? Ra no Shizuku. Droplets of Ra. Sore o Yatta no Kagami ni tsukaeba Karyu no Roe o uketa Musuko no Harima o. So we can now, with her son, Musuko means son, her son who is cursed by this dragon is now turned into this dragon. That is her son. We can now turn him back. So Moto means like his original form or originally. So Moto ni oroshite yaru. So we can maybe turn him back. Let's try that. If we use those droplets on the mirror. Okay. So would you like to give her the droplets? Yeah, we worked like for a whole stream doing that. So let's do it. Well, actually part of that stream, I guess, we got a new housemate. Greg is now living with us. That took a while to figure that out. It's a long story. So let's use it. Tsukatte miyo. Tsukao, to use.
Oh, なんとまばゆい輝き。これが真の八田の鏡の姿なのか。これならばきっと。
なんとまばゆい輝き. So what a brilliant glow to this mirror. So this is the true form of this mirror. So now it should work. Probably, I'm guessing we'll have to fight it first, though. Gotta weaken it like a Pokemon. It's my guess, anyway. We'll see.
鏡よ、その汚れなき光で我らを縛り続ける狩竜の宿命の鎖を断ち切ってくれ。
Maybe it will work. She seems pretty into it. Okay, so now Karyu no Shukume no Kusari o tachikitte kure. So these chains, Kusari means chains, the chains of this curse by this dragon. Let's cut these chains. With what? The power of light. This pure light from this mirror. Yeah, I agree. Good line. In a manner of speaking. Power of light. A lot of power of light in this game. Noni. Whoa, guess there is no fight. He's back.
母上。
Mother.
よくぞ戻ってきてくれた。もう一度この顔を見られるなんて、これほど嬉しいことはない。
You're back. Being able to see your face again, I've never been so happy. Keyword. Ureshi. Happy. Good word there. Good kanji, too.
母がどれほどそなたに会いたかったか。幾千の孤独と苦しみの夜を耐えながら、必ず戻ってくると信じて待っていたよ。
You have no idea how much I wanted to meet you again. So Ikusen means like many thousands of lonely and difficult nights I put up with, knowing that someday, believing that someday you would return.
母上、ご心配をおかけしました。これでもう二度と人食い狩人が里を襲うことはないでしょう。
So I'm sorry I made you worry. Keyword here. Shinpai, worry. Go shinpai. Okake shimashita. So I made you worry. Sorry about that. So korede now. Mo nidoto. So never again. There will never be another time. This dragon will not attack the village ever again. Desho, which means probably never again. So Sato is the village. Sato o oso, to attack the village. Sato o oso koto wa nai desho. So now that dragon should not attack the village anymore. And here's the dragon. This kanji for dragon is one of my favorites. Ryu, but this is not just any dragon. It's a fire dragon, so we have the kanji for fire plus the kanji for dragon. Karyu. Good words at the bottom. We see Hikari, the power we just used, and Kagayaku to shine.
母上、この方たちは
Mother, who are these people?
この者たちは我らが宿命の解放者。八田の鏡の真の姿を取り戻し、そなたの呪いを解いてくれた旅の者じゃ。
So these are travelers who... They saved you. They brought the mirror back to its true form and released the curse. That's what we do. By the way, let's scroll down our new words in case we find some new words here. We can add them. Anyone can add words here, by the way. If you see words in game, add them. Our power level will go up. We check out our new outfits.
ありがとう、旅の者たちよ。そなたたちのおかげで狩人の因縁は断ち切られ、私は母と再会することができた。
So thank you, travelers. Because of you, the curse with this dragon has ended, and now I was able to reunite with my mother. So watashi wa, so as for me, haha to, so with my mother here, haha to, saikai suru. Reunion with my mother. Saikai is reunion. Suru makes it a verb. So I do this reunion with my mother. Koto ga dekita. So I was able to have a reunion with my mother. That sounds good. And he's not a dragon, which is in a way not as cool as before. Yeah, I know. They look the same age. It's kind of strange. I guess she, yeah. They've got good, like, hot springs. It must be like the hot springs are magical in their town.
我ら親子、この恩は決して忘れぬ。里に帰ったら改めて礼をさせておくれ。ホムラの里にある社で待っているぞ。
Okay, so I will never forget this, thanks that I owe to you now. This debt that I owe to you now. Here's the word that I was thinking about translating for a few seconds there. On. It's another one of these Japanese words that I don't feel like has an exact English translation that I can put my finger on right away. Kellyan Kanji. Monkey. Ohio. Good morning. So we finally reunited this mother and son. They died. Both of them died, I believe, in the other timeline. We killed the son when he was a dragon. The mother got eaten. Now, though, in this timeline, they're okay. Everything is good. And so she says, come to the village, and then I want to thank you. We'll be waiting at the shrine in the village. Yeah, things are turning out better in this timeline. That's kind of what we're working on now. There's lots of different like little story threads. This time, we're doing it the right way. Then we'll save the world. Hopefully, in about a week or so, we'll see. So current goal, get stronger, level up, also right all the wrongs in this timeline, like these people here. I think next we might want to go underwater, because I heard that if you do the underwater quest, it'll like tell you all the other remaining quests that there are. And they're not really quests. Like I said, I'm not doing quests in this game. I'm just avoiding every quest. But these are story quests. Yeah, it's a big part of the game. It's odd, actually, that they run a credits after the second one, because it makes some people not play third act. But the third act, it's full of story. It's full of scenes, and it's changing the story and changing even the backstory. It's kind of odd. Yeah, a lot of loose ends. So let's go back to this town. Yeah, it's very true. Kelly and Kanji. Ooh, I like the words at the bottom. The first kanji I ever remember learning is this one, the kanji for forest. It's just 1 tree, 2 trees, 3 trees. That makes a forest. That is a pretty cool kanji. That was back when I liked kanji. Now I love kanji, but for a while I went from I liked kanji when I first learned them because I was like, oh, that's fun. It's kind of like drawing. Then I kind of went to hating kanji for a number of years because in class, Japanese class in high school and college just seemed too hard. Kind of hated kanji. But then went back to loving kanji after I learned more of them and after I did remembering the kanji, making a story for each kanji. I recommend getting to this point because then kanji become your friend. They help you read, not hurt you read. I recommend finding a way to get back to having a good relationship with kanji. It's helpful for reading. Because kanji can actually help hugely to read Japanese, but at the beginning, it can make it very challenging as well. And yeah, even though I've learned 2,000 plus kanji, I still mix up plenty of kanji, and so do Japanese people. It can be challenging depending where you are. Yeah. Chuck, did you grow up with kanji? I'm not totally sure what your location is, but I might have seen that you may have grown up learning Chinese characters. I'm not sure of your history with kanji. Let's see. Tebi says, like kanji a lot. Chalk says, no feelings about kanji. Kali says, love kanji. Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's partly why, like, yeah, I don't really say, like, I hate or I love the alphabet. I don't really think about it that way. So maybe because you grew up in a Chinese character environment, it's more the default for you, so that could be part of it. So yeah, in a kanji environment, yeah. But I studied at international without Chinese or Japanese until I was 11. Okay. Did I see, are you located in Hong Kong? I don't know if you, like I've seen it some here and there. I thought that you were based in Hong Kong, but it doesn't seem like you generally mention it, so I don't know if it's something you want to mention generally or don't want to, or what. But I really like Hong Kong. I was there for a month living one time, and then another week during university. I did a month in Hong Kong at one of the universities there, and I loved it. Just walking along the kind of Port Avenue in Hong Kong, I really, really enjoyed. I've been moving around the world until the pandemic. Okay. Yeah, I really enjoyed Hong Kong when I was there for that month during my, I think, senior year of college. It's a very good experience. Okay, so, right, we're gonna get thanks, I think. So yeah, I can see that position of not having a feeling about kanji either way. Although it seems like some people who grew up with kanji in their environment also kind of have a love for it. I found a really cool quote that I liked over the weekend. I also tweeted about it a little bit. There is a new prize winner for the highest literature award in Japan announced. It's called the Yakutagawa Prize in Japan, and there were actually 2 winners this year. And one of the winners I thought was very interesting because they did not start learning Japanese until age 15. She was 15, and she's from Taiwan, so also growing up with kanji. And she said at age 15, in junior high, around that age, she just saw a Japanese text, and the way she described it, there's this kind of ocean of hiragana. And in this ocean of hiragana, there was these kind of shining gems of kanji. And you can kind of choose where you want to put the kanji. And she just, when she saw that kind of beautiful writing system, she was hooked. She had to learn it. She had to learn to write it, and she wrote novels in it. And she now wrote the highest prize winner in Japan. Pretty cool, and I think pretty inspiring for any Japanese reader. And yeah, I'm reading the book right now. I enjoy the book. It's about language, and it's probably the kind of book that only a Japanese learner of Japanese could write. Not so likely that a Japanese native speaker would write it. Some people in the comments about the book said as much, because it's kind of making a new dialect of Japanese in the book for a certain island where the book takes place. It's quite interesting. I like it. It's a bit challenging of a read, I would think, for a new learner, but I've been enjoying the book. And I just think it's inspiring for anyone who's a Japanese learner to win the highest prize in Japan. Like, I, for years, wanted to write a Japanese book in Japanese. I never have, but I still want to. I'm sure we'll never win anything, but I still want to write a bad book, even in Japanese. But just to see that it's possible, learning that late. She actually started learning Japanese maybe later than me. Obviously, she jumped into it more than I did. But it's inspiring, all the same. It kind of shows anyone, if you keep at it every day, even if it's not winning the highest prize in Japan, if you keep at it, sky's the limit. It's fantasy? No, I wouldn't say it's fantasy. It's literature. And yeah, I'm sure that having a good editor would help. But even with a good editor, I don't think most people can win the highest literature prize probably anywhere. It's a challenge. Yeah, someday I'd like to write a book, but the first one, it's gonna be bad. But even so, I want to write it. Yeah, even in your native language, writing a book, much less a good book, is a challenge and most people never do it. In a second language, much more challenging. Okay, so where is the person we're trying to find? I thought she'd be here, but no. Where is this person? Ah, here she is. Of course, they're just standing here. Matte itazo. So I've been waiting for you. Homura no Sato no Kyuseishu. So you who are the savior of this village. We are the savior. And here's the word for savior. Kyuseishu. Iya, sekkai ni hikari o motarasu mono. Yusha Akira yo. So you who has brought light to the world, the hero. Akira, by the way, that's my name. You pick your name in this game. Skeleton, Ohio. Good to see you. We just saved this town from this dragon, and this guy was a dragon. But now, her son is back to being not a dragon, which is good. What age do you guess these people are? Let's just guess based on how they look. I say this guy looks about... Let's go with 20. I'm going to say he's 20, just by pure looks. No, I'm going to go 22. And then this person, what age does she look? I'm going to say... she looks 26. Nope, 27. So I feel like possibly when she was 5, she had her son. Does that sound about right? What do you think? Although, I guess if you stretch it, if you stretch what they could look like, at youngest, this guy, let's say at youngest, this guy's 16. At oldest, this person 40. This could be possible. Let's go with that. Yeah, that could be too, Callie. Okay. Fufu. Watashi tote Miko no hashikure. Ra no shizuku o motte kita toki no me o mite kakushinshita no sa. Sonata ga Yusha. So, when I saw that you had the drops of Ra, I was sure you are the hero. Because she is a Miko, which means like a holy person. Yeah, what you need is these kind of magical hot springs in the town of Hotto. This is an onsen town. I'm sure these towns, these hot springs preserve her well. Okay. So Nata no Shime wa, so your mission, we got a new party member, Yokoso. Japanese Custaway. Welcome, anyone new? What we do here, we learn Japanese in context from Japanese games. I'm a Japanese teacher in the US. Let's go. Okay. So your mission is to defeat the Dark Lord, that is right. And more specifically, or I guess maybe less specifically, Sekkaiju no Hitobito o Sukukoto, to save all the people around the world. The verb for to save, Suku. And people, one person is Hito. If you want to say a lot of people, just repeats. This is the kanji for repeating, Hitobito. So Hitobito o Suku. Save all the people around the world. Sounds good to me. That's what we do. Inishie no Jidai yori, so from long ago, from ancient times, Hinonogi Kazan no kako ni wa. So in this volcano, inside the volcano, great volcano drawing I just did there. Sei naru chikara ga yadotteiru to iwarete kita. So it's said that there's a holy power resting inside that volcano. The word for power, chikara. The first word we ever learned in Japanese Quest was this word, the word for power. Comes up so much in games. Chikara, power. Not just any power, the volcano though. Sei naru chikara, a holy power. Moshika suru to, sono sei naru chikara ga sonata no tasuke ni naru kamishinai. So that holy power may help you. Sa, kore o uketotte kure. So please take this thing. Probably a key. Yep. So we got this key to this forbidden area back in the volcano. Probably for that foraging platform. Watashi ga mada warabe no koro ni kouitta itsutai o kita koto ga aru. So when I was young, I heard this. So in the top of that mountain, there's a holy flame. If you use the holy flame, then there's a legendary forging platform. The word for forging you see in games quite a bit. Kaji, to forge. And this is the kanji for place, so kajiba. It's like a forging place. And so we can bring that back, forge a legendary sword, it sounds like. That sounds good. So, soita densho o mamoru tame. So to protect that legend, Kaza no Choujou wa nagai aida kinsokuchi toshite fujirarete kita. So for a long time that's been sealed off, that part of the volcano. Daga, but now, actually this is just saying but sonata nara hanashi wa betsu da. But if it's about you, then it's a different story. Betsu means different. Useful word there. Hanashi wa betsu. So it's a different story, which is Akira yo. Yusha no shime o tatsu tame. So to carry out your mission as the Yusha, as the hero, you can use this area. It may help you. And then I pray for you safety on your journey. So yeah, tabi, it's a great word, the word for our journey. Also one of the first words we learn in Japanese Quest because we are on a journey, learning Japanese as we go. Sonata no tabi no buji o. So I pray for safety, buji, on your journey. And then inoru is to pray, so koko de inoteiru zo. So I'm praying here for you. Sounds good. So I think we don't have no need to go there yet. We don't have the materials we need yet to forge. And we may never get them. Because like we have to do a crazy horse race in the dark, which I do not want to do. I did it in the other game, don't want to do it again. Although we do have a dragon, summoned by Zach. Thank you very much for the dragon. Let's go. The hype for learning Japanese on Twitch is real. Let's go. Okay, so where are we now? Let's save the game. Let's find more stories that will help level us up as well. More story, more saving the world, more leveling up in Japanese, win, win, win. Why does the horse race scare you so much? It doesn't scare me. It's just a waste of time. And it's just annoying. Which I guess in a sense means it scares me. I just don't want to do it, is more what it is. It's just like, I don't like horse racing in general anyway. It's just not fun. And if I fail even once, it's to me a waste of time, language-wise, gaming-wise. It's more just annoying than scary, I would say. And because I know we don't need it to win the game, and we don't need this sword, I just don't really care enough to want to do a horse race in the dark. It's just like, the horse racing sucked anyway. If you imagine now, okay, same sucky horse race, but harder, also, it's in the dark. Does that sound fun to you? Like, I play games to have fun. That's what it boils down to. Okay, so where are we here? We're saving. Okay. And thank you, Chalk2, for the Griffin hype in chat. Yeah, it's not interesting. It's just, as I recall, it was just not that fun. But yeah, by all means, Google it if you're interested. Like, I don't, to be honest, remember that much about it other than it being something I don't want to do again. Because it took a few tries and it just was not particularly fun. Even before, when we did the race before, it took a couple tries, I think, and did not seem like a good investment of time that time either. We had to do it for the game at that point. Now, anyone know how to get to the ocean? Because I'm thinking that's where we want to go next. How does one get to the ocean? You would think the ocean is represented somewhere on the map. Is it? I don't know. Can you teleport to the ocean? I don't actually know. There must be a way. Anyone know, like, can you get to the ocean through one of these anchors or something? Looks better than horse racing in Witcher? I don't doubt that. Horse racing in Witcher sounds bad. Yeah, it just wasn't fun. That's what it boils down to. How do we get to the underwater world? Nagimuna. What is Nagimuna? That's over here. We can go to the water area. I feel like one of these went underwater, didn't it? Like this one, maybe? I don't know. You got the Griffin cam. Griffin Kitty likes to be on camera, therefore is almost always on camera on this channel. Cute kitty. Speaking of kitty, want to see the Haru cam? Here's a kitty. Haru cam right here. Haru kitty is sleeping right here. You can see my Shinai in the background. What a nice kitty. Let's pet this Haru kitty. That's a nice kitty right there. Say hello to Haru. Haru means spring in Japanese. His brother Aki is around here somewhere. Aki means autumn in Japanese. Say hello to Haru kitty. Look at that fluffy tail. I kind of like looking at the Haru kitty with the sea music. It's a good vibe to it. Let's see, can I get an angle on this where I can keep the camera? Not really. So let's go back to the Griffin cam.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level? Power level's rising. Good to see you, Haru kitty. Haru kind of likes to sit by me sometimes while I'm streaming. But there's not a great camera angle for the kitty. Let me try one more option, maybe. Let's see. That might work. Let's get a Haru kitty cam there. For a change. Okay, so where are we going here? Haru kitty sleeping. We are right now trying to go underwater. How do we do it? I don't know. Anyone know? How do you get to the under the sea world? I remember... Oh no, we get attacked here, I forgot. That's fine though. We need to power up anyway. So we want to get into the zone with everyone. We get into the zone with one person, it looks like. Let's take the hero out.
腕が鳴るの。はっ、たー。
ややったわ
That's a cute kitty down there. There is a Haru cam. Gotta pet the Haru periodically throughout the cam. What a nice Haru kitty. Eh? Got new threads? I don't know what that comment's about, Monkey. Do you mean the pillow that Haru is on? I just on a kind of little chair pillow thing there. Oh, these guys are pretty strong actually. Not bad.
上出来じゃな。
Yosh. Okay. Anyone know? Whoops. Almost messed up the camera because it's by the mouse. That's one danger. Yeah. New clothes for the old man in the party. Yeah, that's right. He has the clothes like World Tree clothes now. It's pretty cool. Anyone know where Nautica is? Like, where can we get to this underground world? Does anyone know this game? Because I do not know. But I know there's a way. Like, I feel like we should be able to teleport to it, though. Like, you have to think... Like, any of these land places will not be it, but you'd have to think somewhere. You'd think it would be teleportable, but maybe not. Just looking at all the different areas. So this one we can't see because it's that maze. You'd think if there's another one we can't see, that would be Nautica, but we could see all these, it seems like, right? Can we see all of them? It's kind of tricky to find where to teleport because there's so many different locations in this game. Anyone know where this underground town is? Yeah, it's possible. It's possible, Monkey. That's the kind of hope. This final battle doesn't need to be too difficult. Doing this other story stuff is fun too. Yeah, I feel like it was in this big sea area, maybe. Like there, possibly? Let's try it. We'll find out anyway. Not bad.
台風
諦めるな。
Must get stronger.
最高ね
Nice kitty, enjoying the battle here.
上出来だ。
I'm liking the Haru cam. It's the first time we've had a true Haru cam that's lasted for a while, I feel like. By the way, I recommend it, like, as a general thing, if you have kitties, try to get like a 20 or 30 minute loop of your kitty that you can just keep forever. So even if that kitty passes away someday, I recommend having that. It's been really good for Griffin Kitty, because you just really get a sense of the kitty when you see them in video more than just pictures. You just get a sense of what the kitty was like. Oh yeah, never had a cat or a dog. I never did growing up either. Okay, please tell us we're going to the right place now. Good, that worked. So I think we want to go see the queen. Ooh, look at that jump. Oh nice, Tebby, you're good then. Good to go. Koko wa Kaitei Okoku. Murea. So this is the underwater kingdom. Murea. Uruwa shiki ningyo no jou ga osomeru aoki kaitei no rakuen. It's an underwater paradise ruled by the great princess, the great queen of the mermaids. Demo saikin no jou sama wa o kao o kumorase gachi de. So, oh no, it seems like recently the queen has not been happy. Nanika wanayami ga aru mitai. So it seems like she's worried about something. Nayami there means some kind of worry. Let's go see her. Let's help her out with that. That's why we're here. By the way, I think there might be a store here. Let's see what there's to buy here. There may be some good stuff. Let's check. Let's buy from this shark salesman. Possibly. Eh? What? Henji ga nai. There is no response. Ningen no kotoba wa tsujinai yoda. It seems like human words do not get across. By the way, recently I was looking up things that came up. This word kotoba means word. But some people have asked before, like, what's the difference between kotoba and tango? Tango also can mean word. So generally, tango so tan means like a single thing. So tango means like a single word, whereas kotoba more means like words or kind of language more generally. But it can mean a single word, but it's more broad. But tango here's a good word. Yeah, you like the Hadouken there? Say hello to Hadukitty. Taking a little rest as we're in the underwater world. Nice kitty. Yeah, the shark seems to be running the store and does not understand our language. Our language is not being understood. So, ningyo no jou ni sakana ni shite marao. So, yeah, go and make the queen, the mermaid queen, have her make you into a fish. So I guess to use this store, we need to be a fish again. So yeah, let's be a fish. I think like the special... Check this out. So this equipment for Eric, he got this special, No, he doesn't have it yet, but he has an option of getting a special armor. I think. Let me look at his armor. Do we have anything better? Ooh, he can wear that. That's definitely better. But there's like a certain hat, like a pirate hat, I think, that he can wear that actually changes his outfit. That I think you need to get underwater. Ooh, look at this kitty, woke up. What a cute kitty. Let's pet the Hadukitty. We're so lucky to have a Hadouken for a change. Okay. That's a good question, Chalk. It's time. It is time to see the queen. So this mermaid apparently knows how to pray. Ooh, kitty went away. Let's put it back on Griffin Kitty Cam. Thanks for showing up here, Haru Kitty. Griffin says, "Yay, now I can have the spotlight again." But Griffin also says hi to his brother, the Haru Kitty. They can tag team, tag off, and they can both have a cam time. Okay, does this person help us go up? Yep. There's the queen. Yoku kite kuremashita. Yusha. You've done well to come here, hero. Anata o shin no yusha de aru to mikonde. So I've seen you as the true hero, and I have something to ask you. O onegai shitai koto ga arimasu. So I have a request for you. Kuroi taiyo ga araware. So this black sun appeared. Sekkaiju no mamono-tachi ga, and then monsters from all over the world kind of went crazy, and you know that, right? Kono umi ni oite mo, also in this ocean, sore wa onaji. Onaji, the same, so the situation's the same here, there's monsters everywhere. Sekkai o mitosu koto ga dekiru Senri no Shinju. So with this super 10,000 Leagues Pearl, I can see all over the world with it. It's like a... What are those things in Lord of the Rings called? I just saw some Hobbit over the weekend on TV. Like a Palantir or something? Anyway, you can see around the world with it. Ah, but the glow of it, the glow of this pearl's been taken away by these monsters. So maybe she can't do that now. That's not good. Senri no Shinju wa watakushi tachi ningyozoku no hiho. So this is our great secret treasure in this kingdom. Doka mamono taoshi Senri no Shinju ni. So would you defeat those monsters and restore this pearl? Restore its kagayaki, restore its glow. Will we do that? We haven't voted for a while, so why don't we vote in chat? Do you want to restore its glow? If yes, say hi. If no, say ie. Let's vote. Shall we restore the glow of this pearl? Hi. Ie. All party members can vote. Let's give it a few seconds. What do you think? Should we restore the glow to this pearl? Hai or ie? We have one vote for Hai. Thanks for voting. I think you're right. I'm going to vote for Hai as well. Let's just close voting in 5 seconds. We don't need a lot of votes for this one. Go. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. The Hais carry it. Let's go. Let's get some glow back. I thought you would say that. The funny thing is sometimes if you do say no, there's different dialogue, therefore different language to learn. So that's why sometimes we vote. So itte kureru to omotte imashita. So I thought you would say that. Sasuga desu. So as expected of the Yusha, of the hero. Senri no Shinju kara kagayaki o ubatta mamono no na wa. Ah, so the name of the monster who took this glow is called Desu Egiru. Kaigai no Hokuto ni. So they are in the northeast. The Northeast Sea. Koto chikaku ni hisonderu. So they're hiding near a solitary island. To means island. Koto means like a kind of solitary by itself island. in the northeast. Funere koto no soba made ikeba. If you go with the boat, anata no motsu mermaid harp ga desu erugiru no sonzai o shiraseru hazu. Then your mermaid harp should tell you where this monster is. So Northeast Sea, Mermaid Harp, Island. Got it. Sa, Yusha, Akira yo. Desu Egiru o Taushi, Senri no Shinju kara Kageaki o Torimoroshite kudasai. So please bring back the glow of this pearl. Okay, let's do it. So I'm thinking then we can teleport back there. So Northeast Sea, Solitary Island. What do you think? Like there, maybe? I'm gonna say there. Seems northeast, right? Let's try there. Let's give it a shot. Let's find this monster. Take it to school. Let's see how our mana is for a fight. Are we doing okay? Yeah, I think we're okay. Wait a minute, how do we get out there? Huh. Yeah, you'd really think it would be here, probably. It did say northeast, right? If we maybe teleport here or here. And they have warp points here. Let's go here, actually. Let's find this island, let's find this monster, let's save the sea today. Sounds good. Sounds like a good goal. Alright, I kind of was hoping that I'd see the monster marked on the map. I don't see that. But hopefully we'll still figure it out.
Lord Typhoon!
ひんやり鋭い。
よし。
見切れるか。神速の剣。我らの勝利だ。
Level up. Let's go. Might as well use some of those points considering it'll make us stronger. A couple people have some points. I think we were working where? I want to say... I'm not sure actually. Power up zone. Yeah, I think we're going for that actually. That seems fine. Not sure where we're going with her. Let's try going down here. Time to get some spear skills if we ever use a spear. But mainly we're going for that question mark. Okay, you'd think that northeast should be here. Let's hope. Hey, is that a passage? I'm curious what this passage is here. Can we go through there, I wonder?
Dorma.
Huh. So, seems like nothing. I guess it could just loop if you can go through it. You cannot. It's a trick. Oh well. Had to check. So you'd think the monster would be by this island, maybe. We'll find out. I hope.
さあ行きましょう。燃えてきたわ。さあ乱れ突き。
せい。はっ。たー。
かわせるかしら。
Nice.
嬉しい
Level
わ。
up. More coral. Okay, so you'd think the monster may be here. Oh. Wait a minute, there's another island too. I think it might be this island, this like secret island here. This island's not even on the map. Whoa. Oh, I was about to say, is that the monster? No, this is just a kraken. Let's win.
さあ乱れ突き。
A guy like this killed us before. In the game when he was a boss. But now he's just a normal enemy, apparently. I think this guy has some drops you need for certain things, though, so good to fight this guy,
さあ
actually.
消えるがよいぞ。
行くわよ。ミラクル。
お見事。
Wait a minute, we got a person in the zone, so let's take her out. New party member Salt, welcome to Salt.
私の出番ね。
By the way, I was just watching Japanese TV over the weekend, and they did a show talking about why is there salt in the ocean. Anyone know? It's a pretty interesting program.
ローズタイフーン
So why is the ocean salty?
ドルムは。波動は我にあり。
They asked a bunch of people on the show, a bunch of Japanese people, why it's salty. No one knew the correct scientific answer. Salt might know. Kamyu is leveled up, nice. The ocean is salty because he plays League of Legends. I think that might be true, but it's not the scientific reason. At least not the answer that I saw on that Japanese TV show. Let's see if we can level something up here. Where were we? Down here. No, we didn't want that. We want to go up. So this is a... I thought we saw some skill that we wanted. What am I thinking of? Yeah, it's true, Chalk, but I'm going for like the answer that they said on the show, which is like a ballpark answer of why. Yeah, some people said things similar to that for a guess. On the show, people said... It seemed like most Japanese people seem to think that it was because like over the years, like many thousands of animals, when their bodies would erode, that could be part of why it's salty. That was the most common answer. It was incorrect though. But yeah, I think that probably your rocks theory is probably part of the answer. Alright, let's see what we have here now. Increased zone, that sounds good. So suck HP. True, true. Yeah. Well, the thing they said to say, if your kids ever ask you why the oceans are salty, it's because originally when the oceans were first formed, they were suppai, they were sour, they were acidic, and that over time there were some chemical changes. The acidity was taken away, but the salt changed or remained. Anyway, I don't know all the scientific answer of it, but the way they said that you should say it to your kids if they ask, why is it salty? Because it used to be sour, and it became salty over time as the chemistry shifted. Anyway, it was a pretty interesting show. It went into more detail, but that's the gist of it. Ooh, I think we made it. Speaking of the sea, look at the ocean. Umi means sea. It's salty, but it used to be sour. That's why it's salty now. At least that's what they said in Japanese TV. So, umi o mite kudasai. So please look. Yeah, I thought it was pretty interesting. If you want to Google it, I'm sure you can find it in more detail. But they said for like the easy way to remember and just to say it to like your kids or something is, why is the ocean salty? Because it used to be sour, and then over time, like at that time, it couldn't support life, but over time it shifted, became salty, then could support life. Win-win. And we got a new party member, so win-win-win. Gingon. Not sure how to say your name. It's a lot of gins and gons and nings going on. But in any case, yokoso, Japanese Questaway. Welcome to Japanese Quest. Gingoninga. Look at the sea. Umi o mite kudasai. Uh-oh. Ooh, no, not this guy. That's bad.
マーメイドハープの音色貴様ら人魚どもの手先か
Are you the underlings of the queen of the mermaid? I guess you could say that. Yeah, we're helping her out.
面白いこの海が誰のものなのか貴様らの死を通じて人魚どもに改めて教えてやるとしよう
I guess the mechanism is they weren't part of that original ocean, because originally there was a big ocean that covered the entire Earth, and that ocean was a very different chemistry than it is now. It was sour, not salty. It was acidic, and so all that ocean remained. It doesn't cover the whole world anymore, but that same ocean changed chemically to salty, and so the fresh water that we have was not part of that original ocean, and I guess is yeah, therefore not having that passed down saltiness. Anyway. Right. Like Unboxy says as well. So, yeah, omoshiroi. I will show you who this ocean belongs to. I am the one who makes this ocean salty. No, he didn't say that, but that's what I'm saying. Let's fight him.
行くぞ 我が海から去れ
成敗してくれる
Alright, I'm kinda gonna like be a bit overconfident with this guy and think we can beat him on autopilot, and also with like a not optimized lineup. Although, no, I want to use Kamyu, because Kamyu got these new blades. We gotta try those blades out. That's one thing we must do. But these people are zoned, so I don't really want to use them. And Sylvia for this one, maybe sit out. Yeah, let's change our strategy then. Let's give orders. At least to Kamyu, let's give orders. No, let's give orders to everyone. We gotta beat this guy. I think we can. I hope. Okay, so with Kamyu, what we want is that we want to do this, but first let's do Bunshin, and let's try to hit this guy hard. And if this guy gets weakened in his defense, it'll hit even harder, so let's try that. Let's try to make Kamyu's attack hit as hard as humanly possible. So Kogeki o Sageru. Decrease attack? No. Decrease defense? Yes. Let's see if that works. It seems like it worked. Now, let's increase his attack. Let's see how much damage this can do. Let's make his attack go up. Kogeki ryoku o kanari ageru. Kamyu, we're counting on you. Itai, itai, itai. Wow, that was bad. I did not expect something so bad to happen right now. I think we want to res him, and I think we have a res now, don't we? Let's see if we have a res. Oh my goodness. What? You have to sacrifice your own life to res everyone. I thought he had just like a legit res, but apparently not. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's just do defense then. Because this guy's hitting hard. Let's do some defensive. Yeah, I kind of might have been underestimating this guy. Let's get some shields up here. Let's see how big this hits for. We'll do something, hopefully. It won't kill him. But it did quite a lot. Alright, she does have a res now, I think. I think she has a res skill she got. Let's try that. Oh no, he has like no hit points though. This is bad. Let's heal someone. We really need our healer. This guy has reses and such. Let's give him some more hit points. Alright, I'm thinking we want to do that same Bunshin attack again. Oh wow, this guy has some hit points. I wonder if you can poison this guy, because then we can do even more damage. If you can poison or sleep. What do you think? You think we can poison this guy? Let's try. Yeah, poison worked. We can now do that super poison attack. New party member, Yokoso, Japanese Castaway. Welcome. So we can do big damage with her by using all of her mana. Let's do that and get her out of here because she's weak. What's this big spell with does all of her damage? Yeah, use all the mana. Let's do it. That does some damage. Let's bring her out now and bring someone else in that can help us with this healing problem. Alright, again, I think we want more defense up. Let's get more defense up. This guy hits hard. Let's heal everyone.
大丈夫か？
助かったぜ。
Okay, the question is, do we just do the sleep attack now, or do we try to triple it? I say we try to triple it. Let's do Bunshin.
さて行くか。
And she can also speed people up. Let's speed people up. That sounds good. Itai. Great. Killed him again. That's not good. Okay, so let's heal someone. We need general healing. We definitely don't want Kami to die. He's got to do a big attack. So let's bring him back. Well, let's save him. And now let's do this big sleep attack. The poison's still on him, so this big poison attack, 6 times damage on poison, times 3 with plus damage. This may kill him. Let's do it.
こいつでどうだ。
Check that damage out. That was pretty good. Still survived though. He died. Yeah, he didn't like that. I feel like we want to heal everyone. It looks like he's pretty low in hit points now. I think he'll die pretty soon. Let's heal everyone here.
神様。
助かったぜ。
Let's do a big attack that might kill him. This might do it.
見切れるか？神速の剣。
Not so big on this guy. He had some good defense, it seems. Let's do a res. What? Why did that not res? I don't know. That sucked. Okay, I felt like he might be dead with that one. Nice. Yatta! Kachimashita! Let's get some hype in the chat. We took this guy down. Not too bad. You cast a heal? Whoops. Thank you, Dry. Yeah, I don't know why I cast a heal. Yeah, I think you're right. I cast a heal. That was dumb. One problem when you're skimming Japanese quickly to do things, sometimes you do the wrong thing. Whoops. Oh well. We won anyway. Some good experience.
よし。
Level up. Yatta yatta. Ryuga plays. Konnichiwa. Yatta. Kachimashita ne. We are now leveling up in the game. We also level up in Japanese. That's what we do. We defeated this monster. Now go back to the palace and we can see what the mermaid queen thinks about that. We've now saved the sea, hopefully. And the way we get back there, I think we teleport back there. But quickly, I think I'm going to take a quick break, and then we will get a reward from the Mermaid Queen. So I will say BRB, Japanese Quest. Will be right back after a short break. Itakimasu. Ooh, we got dark on these seas. Okay. Tadaima. Japanese quest is back. Let's go. So I'm thinking now we teleport, right? To here. Thank you, Chopper. Okay, I think we can go back down this way. Oh no, Ro is still dead. That's not ideal. So our lineup, we still want Sylvia in. Ro's not doing us any good there. Veronica's got no mana. We need to go to a camp. We're in bad shape. Yeah, Curious, good question. It's called a book meter. Book meter, I believe. Very good website. It's for Japanese people mainly who read books, but it's great for Japanese learners too. If you read Japanese books, you can put them on there and show what you've read. Cool site. You found it? Sweet. Book meter. Alright. We got a new party member, Maritime Fox. Anyone new? I'm a Japanese teacher. What we do here, we learn Japanese from Japanese games. Although sometimes we don't do that. Sometimes we just fight monsters. But at all times, we have Japanese words here, so someone can hopefully learn something. The focus here is learning. But really just having fun with Japanese too. Finding a way to enjoy language. We talk about that quite a bit. Talking about reading as well. Right now we've got a Japanese reading club going on the Discord. A few people have been doing it. I've been doing it. I've read almost 20 books now this summer, I think. It's been a fun time reading. Partly because I've read it for the first time in a while. Some manga has sped up how many books I've been reading. A mixture of books and manga I've been reading. So, umi ni sobiaru hikari no hashira ga aru. So there is a pillar of light. See this pillar of light? Hikari's light. Hashira, pillar. Would you like to use the mermaid harp? Yes, we would. Hi. Maritime Fox. I think we met that fox. Maritime Fox joined our party because we were on the ocean. Maritime means about the ocean, right? Ultra Dan, Ohio. Good morning. So we saved the ocean, and now let's see what the Mermaid Queen has to say about it. Maybe she'll be nice enough to turn us into a fish again, which it seems we need to access the stores here. Is there an inn here? No, I guess not. Oh well. Don't think we have another big fight, so we can just do that later maybe. So, anyone wonder why we can just breathe underwater here? What's going on here? Is this magic? What's the situation? I don't know. Might as well save our game here again. New party member. Yokoso. Japanese Quest away. Welcome to Japanese Quest. Good words at the bottom. I think we learned those back in Breath of the Wild. Height. We will go to the top. Ah, okay, okay. Do you mean at the bottom these words were there? Yeah, honmono is real. Nisemono is fake. So nisemono. Mono is thing. So honmono, true thing. Nisemono, fake thing, basically. Arigato, Yusha Akira. So thank you, hero. So this is the guy that we just defeated. Desu Eigiru wa Umi no Mokuzu Tokie. So he disappeared with the kind of seaweed of the sea. He disappeared. Senri no Shinju mo Kagayaki ga modorimashita. So the glow of this this pearl right here, the 10,000 leagues pearl that can see throughout the world, much like a Palantir in Lord of the Rings, it has now regained its glow, as you can see. So that's good. Hontoni yoku yatte kuremashita. So you did very well. Thank you. これは私からの感謝の印. So this is thanks from me. さあ、受け取ってください. So please take this. Sweet. We gained the love of the queen. Hey, that's a good question, and it's a big question because everyone has a bit of a different answer. But the basics that everyone pretty much agrees on is learn hiragana first. That's these simpler characters. Notice how the kanji have a small hiragana above them, which means that even if you play like a game like this, if you learn hiragana, you can in theory read pretty much all this. This, of course, though, is katakana for foreign words, because I'm a foreigner in Japan, so my name is Akira. I use katakana for that. But yeah, first step, learn hiragana. Learn katakana as well, so you can read foreign words, because then all these little words you can learn. Like kids in Japan, when they start reading, they don't know any kanji really. So they learn hiragana, then they can read with the little hiragana above kanji, which is called furigana. That's a good first step. Yep, you can use flashcards. There's online flashcards where you can use the kana quite quickly. So that's a good first step. Then start learning some vocab, and that could be at the same time some basic Japanese vocab, some basic Japanese grammar. And basically the main thing is, yeah, find a system that works for you. For many people, a good textbook like Genki can be a good starting point, teaching you pretty much from zero. So yeah, good question and some good answers in chat. Other people in chat you can answer too, if you'd like to. So there are still other people in the world that need to be saved by you. If you want to know about where those people are, you can use the love that I gave to you to tell you. Ooh, and it's from... This is important. So, daiji na mono no naka kara. So, daiji means important. So, daiji na mono means important things. So, daiji na mono no naka kara. So, from your important things, you can use the love of the queen to find these other stories in the world. So, thanks for the replies, Ale says. Sweet. Yeah, some good Googling and kind of research by yourself can go a long way. But yeah, a lot of good advice here. But yeah, a solid first step is learning some basic vocab, learning some basic hiragana. But it really can help to have some kind of system to work with too, whether it's a nice textbook like Genki, which is quite popular, or a free textbook like Take Kim online. And again, there's a lot of guides online too that can help point you in the right direction as well. Okay. Yeah, the key if you're serious about a language, Japanese, French, any language, is simply just start studying, find a way that works for you, do it every day. It's that consistency that really counts. And so, even living in the US now for the past years, I've gotten better at Japanese simply because I read Japanese every day. If you expose yourself to the language, you will learn it. That's how humans kind of work. We are language animals. Just like you are what you eat, you are what you consume language-wise, too. Okay, so let's see here. あなたがどこにいたとしても、no matter where you are, 勇者に救いを求めている人たちのことを there are people that are wanting to be saved by you. And through my love, you will find out where those people are. Apparently. Yeah, and what Karagi said, I actually just kind of making an internal choice. Making it a thing. Just saying, okay, I have a new hobby now. My new hobby is the Japanese language. Therefore, it's my hobby. I will do my hobby because it's fun. I'll do it every day, or almost every day. And if you do that, find something that works for you, keep exposing yourself to the language, eventually you'll be able to use Japanese. Yep, it's really about finding the content you like, and then just keep your interest going. So I have one more thing to tell you. 人間の中ではこの海底王国の中に So you're a human, there are places you can't go. And so you're kind of troubled by that, aren't you? Yeah, make us a fish. Yeah, if you have the time or the money, a Japanese language school can help a lot. I went to myself a 1-month intensive language course in Kyoto. I found it to be very invaluable in preparing me for N2, the JLPT test at the time. And I know Chalk went to a good Japanese class that seemed to help you a lot, and the people in your class you mentioned also got to N2 from that. Is it possible to go from N5 to N2 and N1 in 2 years? It's definitely possible. It just depends on how much time you have and how much effort you put in, but it's certainly possible. So if you're, yeah. Sonatoki wa, so in times like that when you're troubled that you can't get somewhere here. Watakushi ni hanashikakete kereba, if you talk to me then, maho no chikara de. So with the power of magic, maho, good word, means magic. I will turn you into a fish. How do you say that in Japanese? Sakana no sugata ni kaete agemashou. So I will change you into the shape of a fish. Sakana means fish. Sugata means like the way you look. And kaeru to change. So I'll change you into a fish. Sakana ni natte. So when you become a fish, doko e ikou tomo jiyu desu. So this is the key word, jiyu. You'll be free to go anywhere when you're a fish. In the water, of course. Yeah, by the way, I went from N5 to N2 in about 9 months. If I kept studying, I could have got to N1 in 2 years, pretty confident. However, at that time I thought, ooh, N2, that's good enough, I'll stop studying Japanese for a while, which I did. But then later I picked it up and passed N1, but I think if I had kept going, no problem. Could have passed N1 in another year of that same kind of study trial. I could have failed it too, that's possible. But again, if you fail one of these, it's fine. It just motivates you to study more. In fact, I recommend failing the JLPT. It might motivate you more than passing it. I've found that people, when they pass it, get kind of complacent and be like, oh, I'm awesome now at Japanese. I can just not study anymore. How much time do you think it would take to go from N5 to N1 in 2 years? Realistically, probably studying or at least exposing yourself to Japanese on a full-time basis. I would think it would be likely to take quite a bit of time, but it's certainly possible. I'd think at least several hours a day, but I'm not exactly sure. It'd probably depend on the person and their plan and all that. Anata ga itsu no hi ka subete no hitobito o sukuu to shinjite imasu. So I believe that someday you will save everyone. Gambaru no desu yo. You shall. So do your best. Gambaru. We will. Interesting. When I was in high school, I had a classmate's younger sister who could speak fluent Japanese by only playing and chatting with Japanese online. Yeah. So it's totally possible, depending on what you do, just to get used to the language enough that you can be fluent. Don't think they took any classes. Interesting. Yeah, I've seen people like that in the US here too, actually. Everyone's different, but I knew a young girl who I think was in high school or junior high who spoke pretty fluent Japanese just from talking to people, just from exposing yourself online, reading manga and stuff. I don't really even know what she all did, but it's definitely possible. There's many different paths. The main thing is just putting the time in, getting used to the language, just exposing yourself to it. Okay, so we can be a fish now. Should we be a fish now? Sure. Yoku kimashita ne. Watakushi no chikara de sakara no sukata ni natte mitai no desu ka? Would you like to become a fish? Yes, we'll say hi. Let's be a fish. Yeah. Definitely the earlier the better to get into a language, but it's never too late. Even people I've heard started learning a language like in their 80s can still get to a high level. So it really doesn't matter what age you are. Just jump in, expose yourself. It's fun. And you can become a fish. That's a good part about learning language. Sa. Sakana ni narimashita yo. So you became a fish. If you want to turn back into your original form, talk to me. Sounds good. So a few hours a week by this Webiode here says it took me from N4... Oh, 0 to N4 in 2 years. Nice. So definitely do more than that. Yeah. At the same time, though, that's good progress, because with N4, you have a great foundation to start doing a lot of things in Japanese. You could start trying to read manga, trying to play games, like this one with Furigana. A lot of doors are already opened. I kind of think of one good metaphor for learning a language. It gives you a new set of keys for the world. New areas, new content is unlocked with these keys. You can also write, you can say new things with these keys, which means you can, in fact, unlock people, new places you can go, new people you can talk to, new friends you're unlocking, too. So it's really a pretty cool hobby. What other hobby gives you keys on that level? I'm not sure. There aren't many. Maybe a key maker. Okay, where are we now? I don't know. Let's not go here. I think we should check out these stores that were closed off before. Here we go. We are a fish. Fish mode. So there are places we can't go. Let's try the weapon shop, which before we could not go to. We have to do B. Sagaru, go down. You can also do Agaru, go up, but let's go down. So where is this shop? Here? Yeah, it's so true. Summer break, you forget a lot of the language if you don't use it for the whole summer. So just exposing yourself to the language, brushing up with what you've learned can help a lot. And really, to be honest, on the summer you can level up a lot more if you have a mind to do it. Oh no. You cannot read when you're a fish? I guess that makes sense. Nutty. Wrong building. The problem is I can't find out what elevation. What elevation is this weapon shop? Is it here? Nope. Down here. Up. I don't know what's going on. It's weird to be a fish because you have to like deal with depth. You don't have to deal with depth so much as a human. This depth thing is confusing. Is this it? Here we go. So what kind of weapons does this shark have? Let's see. We couldn't go here before. So the weapons are not so great for us, but ooh, they do have this armor, which is, I think it can change the appearance of Eric. Doesn't seem that great, but we may want it. In fact, let's get it, because I think he might have the hat for it, actually. Let's get it. Why? We have too many items. Let's try to equip it. Let's try to equip it. Let's see. So we are now Kamyu. So that's his default outfit. Let's see if his outfit changes. Check it out. We're a pirate now. Let's go with that. Ah, 609 might be a typo. Okay. We'll hopefully check it out sometime, although, to be honest, I'll probably forget. Hasn't been mentioned for a couple of years, so I think we could probably live with the problem. I do change those once in a while when they typos get mentioned out, but it's not always a huge priority because it does take a little time. Let's see here. Thanks for mentioning it, though, Mary Time. We got the pirate gear. That's good. Let's see here now. What kind of armor? Ah, same stuff. So we could reforge it to get a bit stronger. Yeah, probably not the best item around, because the one that we took off had 20 higher defense and 30 higher charm. Has less evasion and speed, which is good for him. Let's keep the pirate stuff for now. The spreadsheet looks right. Maybe the cards could have been wrong, though. That could be what they're talking about. Anyway, good to hear that at least the spreadsheet is correct. Alright, so we need to go back to a campsite. I think we're good being a fish for now. Maybe check the other item place, though, quick. Ah, was the wrong kanji for it. That could well be. Like it was the kanji for opportunity, but it should be like the kanji for machine or something like that. Yeah, that seems possible. Yeah, it's probably the kind of thing where like I was quickly making the cards and it did the auto kanji switch and didn't catch it. So that seems like a very possible mistake. And probably a good one to change at some point. Let's see here. So cheer, yokoso. New party member, welcome. They got like a bar under here. I thought that we could, oh no, this is the wrong place. We want to go to the store over here. Where is this store? Down here? Yosh. It seems like here we can probably buy even without being a fish. I think we don't need anything here though. Okay. Let's go to some random camp. If you do one that says Kyampu, that's what we need. Because then you can camp. Let's see if you can camp and still be a fish. We'll be flopping around. I wonder. Let's hope not. Got some good fish at the bottom right now. Oh no, I was hoping we'd still be a fish. Oh well. So we need a heal here. But let's check our blacksmith out too. Level up. Let's see if there's anything that we want to blacksmith. Anything that we need here? There's so many now, it's a bit like too much. It's like, what do we need? Yeah, it's true. We could. I wonder if we could forge as a fish. That's a good question. So some of these boots were kind of good. Maybe worth it. Yeah, I don't really know. I think we have no pearls left. Yeah, we don't. We can leave that for now then. Let's rest. Oh no, he's still dead? Give me a break. There he's back. Now let's rest again. You'd think a camp can bring him back. Save our game here. I recommend saving a lot in this game because You can't always save that much. You cannot save whenever you want, like many modern games.
Yo. Ha. Yo. Ha.
Review the castle there. Let's end the stream here today. Tomorrow, same time, 9 a.m. Central, we will continue. Get a pirate now. Check out our pirate. So I will say, ja! Atene, Japanese Quest will continue tomorrow, same time. Japanese Quest will continue. Let's find someone to raid. So, ja! Matane. Good to see everyone today. Web, Chalk, Ryuga, Sleepy, Obnoxious, Kanagi, Yuto. Sorry if I'm saying some names wrong. Let's find someone to raid today. Who is out there? Let's see here. Let's see here. We've been raided a lot by Wilco. They're a speedrunner. They're playing in Japanese. Super Mario 64 in Japanese. So I'm thinking let's raid them, because they raid us a lot with big raids, like 100 plus people. So yeah, let's raid them. And I'm not going to talk too much to them though, because they have to speedrun. I don't want to mess them up. I'm like scared to talk to speedrunners. Anyway, let's raid them. They're playing the game in Japanese, so there might be some Japanese. Ja! Matane, see you next time. Japanese Quest will continue.